Deep relaxation can help with focus and concentration, but most of us would agree getting to that state isn't easy. Joining us now with a fun exercise that can help us is lifestyle counselor Dr. June Hall. Dr. June, it's great to see you.
Thank you so much.
So you have some tips for us about deep relaxation, and as motivation you use somewhat of a relaxation simulation.
Exactly. Well, I don't know if you heard of the book Deep Work, and it talks about how to be focused at work. And I'm like, you know what? We don't want to just work all the time, right?
Right.
So we need to have some relaxation. So when I say the simulation, it's kind of like a fake simulation. But say you like to fish, and I brought my kite because I like, to go kiting.
Okay.
So you might be at home, and it's like you can't go kiting right then, but you can pick it up, you can pretend you're doing it, you can have the fishing rod, and you can, while, you're not able to do it, but it's in your mind, and it's like, this is something fun that I do, and it's relaxing for you. And then you process that, and you actually plan to go and do it for real.
So you're saying like you would be home,
Yes.
you would be doing your kite thing,
Yes.
don't let it crash.
Exactly. Or
But it kind of
pretending you're catching a fish.
Yes. I like that. Okay.
Yes.
And you say take 5 minutes for yourself once you complete a task.
Right. So you know how sometimes you have something to do and it's like due by the end of the week or by the end of the month or whenever it's due. And so you celebrate maybe with friends, and after it's done, you're like, it's done. But you need to take time to really celebrate and appreciate that it is done. And so I brought here, whatever it is that you like to do. I brought a candle, light a candle, and these are bath salts, maybe relax, light the candle, enjoy in a tub, whatever it is that you like to do. Maybe you have your own special meal, but don't just say, okay, it's done, and then go to the next task. You need to relax and enjoy and appreciate what you have accomplished.
That's great advice. Another thing that a lot of us do is we get so focused on the mountain of
Yes.
work and responsibilities that lie before
Yes.
us. You say approach day by day.
Day by day. And I brought my calendar. So when I first started teaching college, I didn't teach psychology like I do now. I taught study skills. And we would tell them how to have their calendar, and we put, like, I have X's here. That means that there are holes in your schedule in case something happened. But I say you need to put holes in your schedule just so you can have that time to relax. You know that you're going to have that project due. You know that by the end of the summer, you're going to have to do whatever it is you have to do for your children. But instead of focusing on that, enjoy the day, take time with your whole, and just remember, you know what? This is going to be completed. Let me just move forward and take a moment for myself to breathe.
Yeah, because you're right.
Yeah.
So many of us, especially busy moms,
Yes.
we book up our entire day, and by the
Exactly.
time we have any free
You book
time,
up your entire week. So
Yeah.
by the time-
yeah, you're right. Week, month. If you don't schedule that time, trust me when I tell you, you do not relax. You
Right.
don't mind. I mean, my executive producer, Elizabeth, and I laugh all the time. She gave me a gift certificate for my birthday in October. I just used it last week.
See?
And so I'm
Exactly.
like, and I never take time to just
Right.
chill
So
and find.
each day you have to remember, you know what? Before the end of the day, let me take a breath, because otherwise you're not going to get it. Every day you're going to have something scheduled to do, and you're just going to run, like you said, months later, and it's like, oh, let me enjoy that.
7, 8 months later, shame on me. So I understand you have an aptatious experience coming up. First of all, for people who don't follow Dr. June, which you definitely should, talk to me about what aptatious is and what is this experience?
Well, aptatious is accentuate positive thinking. Aptatious is just our fun word for positivity, and we have an event every year.